Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is Travis, of course. I'm here to give you my thoughts on Forza Motorsport 2023. Now I've got about 30 hours into this game and I've played a lot of the, campaign of it and stuff like that. And a lot of people giving this game a hard time. I think unfairly hard time most of the time. But I can tell you this, it is not a bad racing game. Let's get that out of the way now. It's not a bad racing game. It's kind of a soulless racing game. The graphics are really good. You have ray tracing on the cars. There's some inconsistency. Like look at this grass. And I must point out that this type of grass was not in the videos that they showed when they advertised this game. It was much more realistic than this. So, but the crowd looks good. The fence looks good. I don't know how high it can go up. That's it. I mean, it's not a bad looking game. The lighting is really good in it. There are some times that it looks photorealistic, and I'm like, wow. And then the cars look really good. I hit the wall, so forgive the scratches. They're pretty detailed. I don't think they're quite as detailed as Gran Turismo, but they're pretty detailed. They're not bad. Now we get back into the car. The driving is great. It's I know a lot of sim drivers are having problems with steering wheels. I'm using the controller. I'm just a casual racer, but the driving in it is great. I enjoy the driving in the cars and stuff. There's no frame rate drops. There's no freezing up or anything. I did have one time where the shadows came in and out, and I think that was just because I had on quick resume for so long. So it's top notch. Top notch. The menu is always good. It's easy to pick the races you want. It's easy to find where you've left off, and they've got that down pat. The menus and the UI is really, really good. The music sucks. Put that out there right now. The music has always sucked in these games. I have never liked the music in their mainstream Forza Motorsport game. Forza Horizon's different. I wish their music was like Forza Horizon for these games. Because these games suck when it comes to the music. Um, the sense of speed. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that in a bit. I'm gonna do a little project for the sense of speed. Part of this. This game, despite everything that I said good about it, is dull. There is something missing from this game. Something missing that keeps me playing. That makes me not want to stop playing. Grid has that. Horizon has that feeling. Gran Turismo has that feeling. To where I keep driving and driving, and I don't want to stop playing it because I'm having a lot of fun. Despite everything that's good in this game, that's missing. There's a piece missing, and I can't figure it out. I know it's dull. The colors don't pop out like they do in Gran Turismo or in Forza. The colors don't pop out. I actually, for the first time since I've been gaming for 33 years, had to play with the HDR for this game to make it look more presentable when it comes to the color. It was really, really dull. It really was. I turned the HDR up and it helped a lot. But nothing pops out. Nothing really extravagant happens in these races. In Grid, you have fireworks, you have backgrounds of stuff, and I know this is a simulator. I really do. I know that. But for some reason, Forza Motorsport 6 didn't have that problem. Forza Motorsport 5 didn't have that problem. I never played 7. I played the demo, and it was amazing. But some of the physics, they said that this was rebuilt from the ground up. The physics on this are not as good as they advertised. Here is the bad thing about this game. There is no hydroplaning when it's raining. None. You had that in Forza Motorsport 7. Now, this is supposed to be the most realistic one that they've ever made. There's no hydroplaning. I could already see the randomness and the patterns of how they do the weather systems. I was racing one race, and I got about 3 laps into it, and I'm like, now it's going to start clearing up. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. So it's not what did they call it? Dynamic weather system? No, no. It's all scripted and set up. There's no randomization to it or nothing like that, which is really sad. Um, there is no drifting. They advertise drifting in this game. There is none. I do believe they even advertised rally in this game, and there is none. They, these things is what makes this game look so bad. If they would have just flat out made it a racing game and advertised it as that, it is what it is. But they had to add the drifting. There is no drifting competition in this game. I mean, you can set your cars up to drift. I do believe they even have the tires. But there are no competitions for drifting. And the fact that they don't have rally, um, I'm really disappointed in that. I'm really disappointed in that. And I just saw a mouse right beside me. You better not crawl up my chair like you did yesterday. Long story. We live in a long story. Um, where was I? I lost my train of thought. But I'm going to do a little experiment here. This is one of my biggest pet peeves about any of these Forza games. I'm going to show you something. We're going to go on bumper mode. No, we're not. I like cockpit mode. We're going to stay in cockpit mode. Now, I'm not going to be driving this car that well. I've never driven this car, so I'm not going to be driving. I want to check something out. Look, watch the sense of speed. It's going to be a decently long video. Just watch the sense of speed. I know, I'm horrible. Like I said, I haven't driven these cars yet. I'm still doing classical Mustangs. But I already know what the sense of speed is going to be like. I mean, it's decent, but it's really not great. It really isn't. It's dull, just like everything else. I mean, I'm doing 200 miles an hour. It sure does not look like it. I mean, what is going on here? Now let's go into bumper mode. That looks better. Maybe it's just an in-car view thing. Maybe I'm just spoiled. But it still doesn't look that great. Now here's what we're going to do. I'm going to switch games. From this to I thought I had the game set up already. I have a couple games. To Forza Horizon 5. in older games, stuff like that. And that little Bousy, I'm gonna have to find a way to catch him. It's cold outside, so all the mice that's in the shop, in the fairgrounds and stuff, come in here. I mean, they're really harmless. Well, let's go in here. Look how the colors pop. I haven't touched the visuals on this game at all. And even with me turning up the HD or the HDR in Forza Motorsport, Horizon still has better coloring. It still pops out. It's got personality. Maybe that is the best word for it. Horizon's got personality that is bright and colorful and fun and ready to go. And let's face it, Forza Motorsport has a personality of a stump. Now, I'm going to get into a fast car. I haven't been on this lately either. Let's get into a fast car I have. Yeah, we can do this one. You couldn't do this 5 years ago. Oh, 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 blah, 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 blah. I need to get rid of the music. Where is that? Well, I could do it in the car, can't I? Okay. Let's go. I don't know why they don't have rally in that game, even when they advertised it. But just right there alone, the sense of speed on this game, to me, is much better than in Forza Motorsport, even though I'm wrecking all over the place. And trees are falling on my car. I mean, it really is. It's a shame. And this game is like a 5-year-old game. All right, let's really drive. I mean, to me, it's a much better sense of feel and much better sense of speed than Forza Motorsport. And I ask myself, why is that? Why is it that their side game, Forza Horizon, has a better sense of speed than their main game, Forza Motorsport? I don't understand that. And that's in the in-car view. You do the in-car view on this and do that. It just doesn't have that. It doesn't have that sense of speed in this view. Now it does on bumper mode, but even then, it's still dull compared to something like Forza, Horizon, or even Grid. But as you can see, it runs beautifully. It is beautiful. Now, I want to show something else. They say they were going to make it as lifelike as possible with actual trees and stuff. That I found out, these trees, oh wait, they don't on this one. There are actually, oh, here they are. Some of them do. Look, they're the same blade trees that they use in Gran Turismo. That's not what they advertised. Maybe it's just the lack of power on console. Because I haven't played on my PC yet. So what do we got here? Let's finish this off. We've got dull coloring, Great gameplay, but it's dull. Good campaign, but it's dull. Um, Amazing graphics. That's one positive. Decent sense of speed, but it's dull. We have dull music. None while you're racing. And I want to talk about the one thing that I do not like the most, and that is the car leveling system on this. I wasn't sure what to think about it after having 30 hours in the game. It sucks. I do not like it. I just want to be able to raise my money, go in and buy the parts that I can afford at the time that I have the money to afford them. That's it. And I want to buy what I want when I want. I don't understand why they had to go to that RPG car leveling system. It makes no sense. This is supposed to be a race simulator, not a race RPG. So we have all this combined. It's kind of a mixed bag. I'm going to give it. I'm so tempted to give it a 6 out of 10. Let's give it a 6 out of 10. Forza, you can do better. Uh, the only thing that has really improved from your older games are the graphics. That's it. You have the ray tracing, the 60 frames, the beautiful tracks. They're the graphics. And even then, they're inconsistent. In the video, they talked about the suspension system and the tires, and how the tires literally react to your driving. And in the first trailer, they showed the tire bending while they were taking the corner. It doesn't do that on here. I've tried to see if it did it on here. It does not do that on here. It's it's sad. So Forza Motorsport for me is getting a 6 out of 10. Could be so much better. I have not played the online. That's why I did not talk about the online part of it. So that is what I'm giving this game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for sticking around for, I think, the 20 minutes, 17 minutes for doing so. And I will catch you in the next video. And Forza, you can do better. You can do better. 6 out of 10. God bless.